OMG.
Hi,
Oh my god,
it's
I
been
got the pink monster.
it's been such a long time. How we doing? How we doing?
Oh my god.
Suffering.
I got Concrud.
Yeah, half of us have Concrud, guys. Sorry.
We're all so dead.
We are so fucking dead.
Oh man.
We were a
It was so
Sabo.
worth it. So worth it though, so worth it.
Welcome in, Wanky and Sammy and Jado and Fickle. How we doing? How we doing? We're just waiting on Void to get here, but we'll kick it off ahead of time. We went to Sabo this year. It was a lot of fun. It was like so much fucking fun. There's so much cool shit that happened.
So much to debrief on.
Yeah, no, it was a very good weekend. Like, I assume the same for all of you.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah, no, there was a lot going on.
I've been to a lot of cons. This was the one that I think I had the most fun at this con out of every con I've ever been to.
Wait, seriously? That's so cool!
Hell yeah.
Honestly, yeah.
We did so much cool shit together. Like this is the
panels
first...
we can't necessarily show anything about on Twitch.
I mean, we can't show anything, but we can probably talk about it.
Might mince our words a little bit, but
You just a little bit. Oh god, where do we begin? So, I guess we could kind of give our what we kind of did or why we went. Technically, me and myself and Rana did not go as like guests or anything, but Void was very nice to let us like sell at the table, and we kind of just hung out with all the VTubers in the creators corner, so it was really cool.
it was great. We had a good little community going on.
We did.
It's always
I'm over
nice.
in the artist alley.
How was that? It
Doing
was
my-
warm in there. Like, it was warm.
Oh god, I swear it was so unbearably hot. Thank God I made fans this year. Holy shit.
It was also like
Oh.
low key, so it was a little rank in there. We need a deodorant booth next year. Me and Void were postulating that maybe next year we'll buy, or maybe I think you were there for this.
Yeah,
Mai.
it was
Somebody
us.
talking
It was
about
us too.
this.
We were like,
We
well,
were talking about how we're gonna buy like little travel deodorants and then cut out like our like PNGs or emotes of our VTubers and just tape them to the deodorants and give them to people or sell them.
is it
Free
So that people
advertising.
don't stank in the con.
So you guys weren't blessed by
We
the
were
lovely
not.
deodorant fairy that was in the convention.
No, there was a deodorant fairy.
There was.
Yes,
I
there
saw
was
her
a-
walking around.
She had a basket full of deodorant and like I managed to snag one.
That's
I
amazing.
literally am so paranoid about that stuff. Every time I went back to the hotel room, I like doused myself in perfume and reapplied deodorant.
Same.
Oh,
I literally had some in
same.
my bag.
Especially
I
when I was
brought
dressed as
deodorant.
Shizuku with the turtleneck and the jeans. That was a
Oh,
little
yeah.
brutal.
You
was
looked
crazy.
like you were roasting alive in that.
I was. That's why every single night at the con, I was in booty shorts and a t-shirt because there was no way I was wearing anything else.
That's why I was like late for the dinner on the one day because I was like, I need a shower. I'm not meeting these people if I don't have a shower.
Oh yeah,
It's
that's
like-
so real.
Yeah, no, it was hot and humid, and I don't think that's the venue's fault. I think that is more just where we were's fault, because this is the 2-week period of monsoon.
It was just
Yeah.
not outside, and so many people crowded into that space that like it's just a little unavoidable, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Well, to be honest though, too, I feel like they were kind of like, I don't know, saving the what is it called? The AC a little bit
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
it'd be really hot in the morning, and then like towards midday, around like 1 or 2, they would be like, "I guess we better turn this shit up." And I'm like,
Yeah.
"It's so hot in here. We're all dying in here."
Yeah. Yeah, I know I definitely ended up, I'm not normally someone who sweats often. Like, I don't sweat, like, unless it's, like, I'm sick. or it's muggy and gross. I think it was Sunday that I was like, no, it was when I was in the 2B cosplay. I was like, you know what? Nope, this isn't happening. I feel myself sweating because that thing is so tight on me. Like, no
I
joke.
think I saw you in that outfit for maybe 10 minutes, and that was it.
I cosplayed for maybe 10 minutes total on both Saturday and Sunday. I'm like, nope, this isn't happening. We're out.
I I was getting ready. I saw you guys finish getting ready. I was still getting ready by the time you came back to change.
Yeah.
It was so bad.
Yeah, no, it was bad. And then, like, I love the Pokemon cosplays, and they're really cute. They're just maybe not for this con because
Yeah.
it's in the middle of the
Yeah.
summer, and it's like a winter fleece poncho.
We also have
You need
kigurumis
it.
that we haven't literally been able to wear for at least like 2-3 years because the only con we've gone to is Sabo, and that's why I'm kind of like looking forward to hopefully going to Kokori Con. I think
Yes.
it's Kokori.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, Kikori up in.
Oh, dude, that would be
North.
so much fun. Just like
That'd be super great.
rocking
And
out
then
with
you guys
Kigus.
can like come hang out at my apartment too.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
shit. That would be a good idea. Don't
Dude,
even gotta worry about
for,
hotel.
Kikori, it would be really nice because they're nice and warm. But I was gonna say maybe you should get like one of those like little fan necklaces that I saw some people have, so you could put
Oh,
it underneath your Kigu.
Oh, that's smart.
That'd be good.
me.
Little like collar thingy that has like the two fans on the side.
Yeah, yeah.
I want one of those.
I need to get that. That sounds like it would be a godsend.
Yeah, Void and I were just carrying around our little like foldable fans in our purses, and that honestly helped a lot. It was really fun having a little hot pink fan for all of my costumes, though. It's a good little
Hello, Ari.
little
Welcome in.
accessory.
But yeah, no. So we had a very good con. We sold out of all of our prints. Like by the last day, we had one left, and I think Tavo bought the last one.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we didn't
I'm so
bring
proud of you.
much, but it went really well. We were just talking about doing like a huge like for our group, just like a huge Vogue Grace order essentially,
I think
just
that's
to like
the
bundle
move.
everything together for the shipping and stuff.
Please let me know. Or
Yeah.
I'll let
Oh
you know.
fuck yeah!
Yeah, that's the move. Just because I realized that I relied way too much on my works prints, and I'm like, I can get better for better
Yeah.
pricing. I didn't realize Vogue is his game. I did not realize their game.
Yeah, Vogue Grace has like a lot of game. There's some other ones that I want to try, but I mean, like for them, for the most part, they're pretty good. So
Yeah.
I was actually really surprised about their print quality with like the postcards and stuff. So
How did your booth do?
I did really well this year. Some people were saying that it was like hit and miss for them from like the artist they over here because all we do is just sit and gossip for like 10 hours. You know?
Oh yeah,
We're
no.
just sitting
dude,
next to each
What
other.
else are you, dude? That's all we did at Creators Corner.
That is
I'm
what
like,
we did too.
sorry, I died for a second.
All good.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it was. Is like some people are like, "How are you doing?" You know, this, that, whatever, and some people are like, you know, I made back my booth, but didn't get like too much or this, that, or whatever. But I did pretty good, so I'm pretty hyped.
You did
That's
phenomenal.
really good.
Yeah, you had a lot of new stuff, and like everything was great on your booth. I needed to buy more. I just ran out of money.
Same.
I get that for sure.
But I think you're
that's what
going
helped me
to
though.
Game On Expo next, right?
Yeah, that's the plan. So I gotta figure out what games I want to do because, sorry. Some people say that it's more like retro games, and I'm like, okay.
I mean,
more you know.
I know they also do a lot. They do like arcade stuff, and they do fighting game tournaments. That's where our Smash regionals held,
Yeah.
and our Street Fighter regionals.
Yeah, so I'm thinking of like maybe doing League stuff because they have that new fighting game coming out, the 2XKO. So I wonder if
Ooh.
League will be more popular again. But also, I want to make photo cards of the League of Legends bands.
Oh,
So
Oh,
like
that would be
KDA, Heartsteel, Pentakill, and then True Damage because they have like 4 bands for their characters, which is crazy. So I'm like,
Yeah.
okay. But we'll see.
All right. Well, what should we go over first? Halls, panels. Where do we want to start? Should we address like the elephant in the room at the con that we are seeing nonstop talked about on Instagram?
Oh,
Which one?
the
Security?
Security, yeah. I have a fun story about
security.
that.
Well, same.
I have jumping jacks to do, and then I will start. You start with yours? Oh, I do my jumping jacks.
Oh yeah,
It's
well.
always,
Oh, you go
huh?
ahead.
I was gonna say, um, fuck, what was I gonna say? It's always me at a convention that ends up attending when there is like some sort of gun threat. And you'd be like, what do you mean? I'm like, I don't know, it's weird that it's happened twice already.
If I had a nickel,
If I had a nickel, I'd have 2 nickels.
there's not a lot, but
Yeah,
Oh,
like, because I was
But
thinking too. I was like, well, because I heard that the thing was canceled, and I turned to Cubs and I was like, well, I wonder why they couldn't check the bags unless it was like illegal. And then they made an Instagram post literally saying it's literally legal in the state to have non-certified people check the bags. I'm like, okay, that's completely understandable.
yeah.
So it's just like kind of unfortunate, but I'm glad that they made an additional post specifically addressing it.
Yeah,
And then saying that
'cause-
like we're doing everything in our power to avoid the situation from happening again, which is nice.
so many people
yeah,
were really upset about it, especially like in the comments on Instagram. And
Oh,
somebody
yeah.
like low-key kind of jumped me when I commented about it because I was like, you obviously did not go to the closing ceremonies or understand what's going on here. It was not that they just were like, you know what, I think we're just not going to have security this con. The people who were supposed to run security literally canceled on Sabo Friday morning.
No.
Like, not even day 0, like morning of day 1 they canceled. And so I'm sure that it was just an absolute scramble to figure out what they were going to try and do instead of that. And so many people were just getting so upset, and I don't think that they're wrong to be upset. I totally think that it's concerning to not have a higher level of safety at an event that big, but
Oh,
also like shit
absolutely.
happens. Shit just happens.
So-
And like somebody got upset because I said that, like, you know, like there should have been something. I totally agree, but you know, things happen and people canceled. So you know, listen to what the people at the con have to say. Like, if you just
Yeah.
attended closing ceremonies, you'd understand what went on. And somebody responded to me and they were like, well, they should have done more. And it's like, I don't disagree with you. I'm just saying stuff happens.
Yeah,
You know?
no,
Like,
it does. Speaking of stuff happening, I'm sure you all saw the guy that got arrested.
yeah, that happened
so-
while the Creator Corner dinner was happening.
So-
Me and Void literally saw that happen outside of the window of our table.
Really?
So
Yeah.
here's what I had an experience with that guy on the way back to the hotel, like right
that's
before he was
right.
arrested.
Yeah.
So we dropped Seraph off at the Creator dinner because, you know, we'll walk our friend down. It's a nice thing to do, you know. Then we're like, fuck it, let's go get pizza across the way. So we did, and you know, we're walking back because, like, first off, this pizza shop was swamped. Like, I'm talking, like, we waited like half an hour, and it was just ass to ass in there. Like, dude, it didn't even need to be. That's the weird part. This one group was just really like intent on standing
It's
right
like
behind us.
Classic nerds don't have any sense of personal space. They were like on top of our asses. Like, guys, please.
So we get our pizza, we leave, we're walking back, and you know, I'm opening the door to the hotel for Babe, you know, I want to be nice, I want to be romantic, you know, and he's like, oh shit, you got pizza? I'm like, yeah, it's from across the way. He's like, can I have a slice? I'm like, no, you gotta go across the way to get it. And he's like, he goes, fuck you, and he punches the glass door as hard as he can. And I'm like, what the
God.
fuck?
And like storms out, and we were like, I didn't hear it because I was ahead,
Yeah.
but I heard him ask for pizza, and then Cubs turns to me and she's like, that guy just got really mad, like really,
Like,
really, and I'm like, wait, really?
Like, unreasonably mad. Like, I laughed it off at the time, but then, like, last night I saw the video of him getting arrested, and then there was the other rumor going around that somebody brought in weapons, and I was like, oh fuck. Oh fuck. But yeah, no, I saw you getting jumped in the Instagram comments. I'm like, oh, that ain't happening. No. No.
Yeah, no, I just was like, I was literally on my shuttle on the way home when that was happening, which I literally slept. I don't sleep in cars, and I slept on the way. I was so tired. But I there was a back of the Void always says that there's a beautiful part of me that just really likes to start shit. and I really wanted to, and then I was like, this is not. I don't need to be doing all this right now. And so I responded, and I was like, I totally agree with you. Just saying things happen. And
Yeah.
just I was like, you know what? I'm not even gonna look at it again after
No,
that.
no.
I always need to put my 10 cents in somewhere. But
Oh yeah, no,
yeah.
no. Like that's a valid thing. Like they did their best. That I don't blame them. That's not their fault. Like they had to comply with Arizona law. Like that's their thing, you know.
Yeah, they would have been in a world more trouble if they had just said, we're just gonna do it ourselves.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and
I'm so sure.
especially it being like a holiday weekend, it's not like they have like a bunch of people available. There was probably like all the security people there was like no availability on them.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, you can't just call
Yeah,
up and be like, "Hey, I need a security team for a con that has literally like
30,000
how many people?
people.
Like, yeah, 30,000 people. Like, we need a security team that can check bags for 30,000 people. Like right now through this whole weekend. Can you do it? Like, that's such a hard find. It was very unfortunate that they canceled on them.
Oh, Zelen, you saying something?
No, I'm just dying.
Oh,
And then also like
Understandable.
everybody who's like, "Oh, I can't believe Sabo sucks. Sabo did that. Sabo, they should have done better." It's like, well, you went to the con.
yeah.
You could have
Yeah.
left.
You went there and spent money. Like, dude, they already win at that point. At that point, like,
You could have just left. If you were upset with how it was being run, you can just turn around and leave.
yeah, exactly.
That's what I've done that at cons before. There's I won't name names, but back in Oregon, I have literally just like been like, you know what? No, I don't want to be here today because the con was being run so terribly, and I've never gone back, even though they've tried to fix it many times. I just don't trust the management anymore.
That is not my will say. Monkey's Paw does a great job at running it, and
Yeah, no, there's the people I'm talking about are not affiliated with Monkey Paw
yeah, I
at
know.
all. Monkey Paw has been nothing but fantastic and wonderful to all of us.
Yeah, I really do appreciate it. Like they were at y'all's tables like so much, trying to make sure y'all were taken care
Oh my
of.
gosh. Yeah, so and another thing that I'll say about Monkey Paw in a very good way is so they fed all of us, right? So I was not specifically guesting. I was with Void who was guesting. I was their +1. Which I think Void is still going to try and get me a refund for my badge, which is really lovely. But on the first day, they gave all of us lunch, like me and Void, and then they came back the next day and they were like, "We actually can't. The lunch is only for the guests, not for their helpers." And the people who had to do that to us felt so bad about it that they fought the management about it
Void!
until
Hello.
they. Oh my God!
Hi.
Hello. I'm talking
Hey,
about. I'm
bestie.
talking about lunch.
Hey.
Um,
Are we live right now?
We are
we
live.
are
Yes.
live.
Hi, chat. I'm doing
Um,
homework.
They fought management until they were like, you know what, fine, we can feed the people, the guests +1s, because it's not like you got two badges. Like Void got the guest, and then they were also like, you have a +1, and that was me. And they were like, yeah, we can't just invite people and not feed them.
Yeah.
And then they did, and it was super lovely. And even when there was a bit of a mix-up one of the days with the food, where they didn't bring us our order because the way that they had to do it was really convoluted and weird. It took a minute to get through, but they literally just went out and bought Void and I McDonald's for lunch.
Oh,
and
hell
brought it to
yeah.
our table for us.
They
which
were
is
super
honestly,
duper sweet to
It
us.
was. I'm not a huge Panera fan, so I was real happy with some chicken nuggets.
Hey.
Yeah, absolutely nothing but sweet.
You haven't
Love Monkey
missed
Paw so
much.
much.
Void. We were just talking about the security thing that they had to be addressed on Instagram because like I brought
Yes.
up Olive getting just dogpiled in the comments.
Yeah, it wasn't super bad. It's just somebody responding and trying to actually
Yeah.
me, and I was like, dude, I'm not disagreeing with you right now. You please read what I just said. But yeah, super well done. Unfortunate that they canceled.
Yeah.
No,
What can you
no
do?
hard feelings towards Monkey Paw.
Yeah, like I'd say they made the best of the situation though.
100%.
Did
Considering the fact that, like, hold on, my they're still.
you're good?
How do I pause this video?
I don't know. How do you pause the video?
I don't know. They're still talking to me about muscle tissue. Anyways,
Oof.
um, no, because the full story was that there was supposed to be bag checks, and then to make a long story fucking short, the people that were supposed to do the bag checks chickened out the day of convention,
Yeah.
which totally screws over all of Sabo, like all of the staff. And I see how there should have been bag checks. There definitely should have been like a backup plan. But they said that there was a lot of cops and security and stuff walking around and on premise at all times, which is good. I would have preferred an
Yeah.
actual security team just because of the history, but I still think that they did the best job that they could have within the time frame.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Wow, should we talk about
Panels.
yeah, we'll talk about panels first. I think
Oh
that'll
my
be
gosh,
fun.
panels.
We all kind of went to a bunch. We should talk about the ones that we hosted first.
Should we do VTuber first?
We'll do VTuber first, yeah.
It feels the most topical.
Yeah, absolutely it is. Not like we aren't all
Yeah.
VTubers or anything.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it couldn't be me.
Is that the only one that
God.
we all went to together?
No, we did our other panel together too.
We did
Zen,
the
were you there for that?
No, I wasn't. I was at my
Zelen was
booth.
tabling.
Yeah, I think
I
that
could
was
not
the
leave.
Yeah. Zelen had tabling, and then Seraph and Lily were also tabling during Seraph was at the How to VTube.
Seraph hosted with us.
Seraph hosted with us, and then I don't know what Lily was doing during the night panel. No, Seraph had to go back to their room. But yeah, no. So the How to VTube went really well this year. I think I did a lot better.
It was super fun. It went. Honestly, I think that because I've only done this twice, it was really good this time around. I think Void and I did a really good job at Kikori, but it was a bit of a different. Like it wasn't the same presentation. We edited a lot between then and now.
Oh, yeah, no.
For
And also, comparing it to KikoriCon, we had a much bigger turnout than Sabo is a much bigger con than KikoriCon is.
oh, yeah.
But KikoriCon was less than 10 people at the VTuber panel.
Yeah.
And this
They
year,
were
I
all
think
really
we had like
interested in it, though.
20 to 30,
Yeah,
I
we had
think.
the 20 to 30 range, which, like, we had the larger room, and, like, for the time spot, it still wasn't a great time spot, but it was not terrible. We kicked off the con with it. Like, that was literally the first, like, 2 hours it opened, and then
Yeah.
getting 30 people during that, that's pretty damn good.
Yeah, it is really good because a lot of people are still like checking in or like arriving. Some people still had work that day that they were coming home from. So I feel like we got a really good attendance. And then like I wasn't one of the people presenting, but like as somebody in the audience, you guys did a really good job. I feel like compared to last year's with like condensing down the information, getting like really good points across, and just more like touching on like I feel like we were running out of time last year, but this year I feel like we just touched everything that was meant like that needed to be touched, which you guys did an amazing job with.
Yeah.
Like giving really good tips on like covering everything and like what people need to know.
People asked a lot of really good questions too,
They
which again
did.
is like it was nice that we like had it all condensed and updated so that we could finish in a timely fashion and let people ask us stuff. And then we had a lot of people hanging around afterwards too and like get
Oh,
our information
absolutely.
and talk to us more. It was really lovely.
Yeah, there was a lot of good audience interaction with everything as well, which is nice.
Like, it also happened to be, like, those people were repeat customers to our booths, too. Like, they just came and hung out with us all weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a handful of people too like came in like when I was walking around that day be like, hey, good job, you know, like I learned a
Yeah.
lot. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's hard when it feels like you're just saying the same things over and over and over again, but I think that we did a really good job avoiding that this year.
It did. Like, I feel like I was a lot stronger, because, like, I'm gonna be real, I can either be really, like, info dumpy, or I don't necessarily have a good, like, professional, like, speaking voice, you know? So, like, I feel like this year compared to last year, I did a lot better with how I presented it. I still think I can improve greatly, but I feel like I was a lot more confident in it this year. That's the word I was looking
Yeah,
for.
I
practice
felt
makes
super
perfect.
confident. It was great.
Yeah.
I think I'm pretty good
the
at speaking in a
questions?
professional context. So
Yeah.
I just had fun.
As for the questions, there wasn't a question that we couldn't answer, which I think is huge.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Us
we didn't
having
flounder on anything, which is great.
Yeah, we had 4 people up there, so it was me, you guys, and Seraph. Between the 4 of us, we were able to just answer every question and go into like very, very good detail about
Mhm.
everything as well. Like it just felt very we like we felt very professional. It was
Yeah.
very
Oh
knowledgeable.
yeah, we
It
were
was
a
it went
well-oiled
great.
Because
machine.
like
We were a very well-oiled machine.
they didn't just give us a side room. They gave us oh yeah, Zelen. They gave us Paradise Valley for like all of our panels.
Yeah,
Wow.
it was great.
We got a big room, and that was wild.
That's really,
Yeah. And we hosted we hosted Nightmare Blunt rotation in there too,
Yeah.
That one was
which was
literally amazing.
really fun. So fun. We had so many people. Like when Void and I were leaving the con for the night, we literally got stopped by a group of people right outside the door and was like, "Yo, great panel!"
Yeah, Nightmare Blunt Rotation this is our second time doing it. And honestly, that has been the best panel I've ever like done.
Yeah.
I am very proud of like how well it has gone so far.
Because
And we had a lot of
like a
good
shit post.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
And so many
We had a
people
lot of
came.
good people coming in and giving good opinions, and it was a lot of fun. And there was a lot of audience interaction. Like, it didn't seem like a lot of people were on their phones. Like, if we asked a question, there was like a roar in the audience, and that was a lot of fun.
Oh yeah.
Except when we
Um,
showed Wingman. That was
Yeah,
depressing.
Wait.
they
Nobody
did not
fucked
like
Valorant in that
Valorant.
room, and that was so
Ooh.
sad.
Rest in peace.
League players.
Yeah, they did not
Yeah.
wake League at that panel. I don't know why. Y'all caught strays.
It was
Yeah, we
bad.
did.
Did you do any panels,
Um,
Ellen? Like at all?
no, the audience, the hours for the artist alley kind of ran pretty late, and then I was like, well, I gotta go eat, and then I gotta shower, and I was just like tired.
Yeah.
It was kind of
Aw.
a mess for me this year, but it was
We'll-
alright.
We'll try and if we can get guests next year, like we'll try and like find a way that like you can come and still have your booth ran. Cause like I'm sure we could find something with like our group of friends or something to make that work. Cause like you know, if you would like to participate anyways, or if you would like to go with to our panels.
Yeah, that would just be the only thing, because like I made things easier for my boyfriend to sell at the booth, so he wasn't struggling too much, and I could actually leave him alone. But you know, still sometimes it's like he's like, yeah, I'm just chilling here, and I hate it when people have to like wait when I should be at the
Yeah.
table. So, because they start asking him questions, and he's like, I don't know who this character is.
Yeah.
Oh, I did say that once, but I'm pretty sure I forget who they asked what character. I'm like,
It was the
I know what character you're asking about, but I know for a fact that
it
is
was
not
the
it.
Apothecary Diaries print that you did void.
Gene Chi.
Yeah, the Gene Shi
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
I was like, I'm
Guys.
here for a friend. I haven't seen that anime. I should watch it though.
Literally up on my wall, right above my computer.
I kept getting people's cosplays wrong.
Oh my god! I
Oh.
literally was
Oh,
like,
same.
You're not allowed to guess anymore because it's been like, you're 0 for 3 tonight."
Yeah.
But right after that, somebody came up in a pretty obscure cosplay. They were cosplayed as the player of
character.
Date Everything. And if you guys don't know Date Everything, the main character is just a void of nothingness in a red shirt. And they had the red shirt, and I was like, I don't want to get your cosplay wrong. So tell me what you are right now, and then I'll tell you if I was right.
was
And,
a
and I
damn
got
good
it right,
shirt.
which was nice.
It was a nice shirt.
No, it's a very
Spot on.
snazzy
It was
red
super
shirt.
spot on.
I
Dude,
guess
I had seen some Date Everything cosplayers walking around, and they were telling me that they were really sad that nobody had Date Everything merch.
that I feel
Yeah, I didn't see any. That was weird.
there was
I tried to make some, but it didn't work.
I saw somebody dressed up as your favorite.
yeah, no, I literally hunted them down to get a picture. I hope you know I was completely normal about it.
Yeah, I was like,
Who's
oh
your,
no,
who's
they
your
see them.
favorite?
Timothy
just trash can?
Timepiece. I
Oh,
love that little cat.
you're you're
I
gonna be
am-
silently judged.
Unholy things.
Is that the
Yeah,
guy
the
who
silent
always ends up
judgment is happening.
voicing Catboys?
Probably.
Yeah, it
Probably.
is.
Is that
It is
Bryce
a cat boy.
Pappenbrook? Is that Bryce Pappenbrook?
Probably. That's probably why I like him so much. As far
Clock.
as
Timothy.
other panels go, Sarah let me help out at theirs, and it was a
Is
really.
Bryce Pappenbrook?
I have his autograph.
Yeah, Bryce Pappenbrook is notorious for always he ends up always voicing Catboys in everything.
Everything, every time.
'Cause isn't he Cat Noir? Question mark.
Yes.
He is.
Yeah.
So Sarah let me help out at their panel too, and that was a hoot. Like, there were like genuinely questions aimed at me too. I had a weird experience with con that like I didn't anticipate. I had people come out just to see me and like give me gifts. I'm like, I don't know how to handle this, dude. Like, genuinely, I
It's
don't.
weird.
Celebrity.
I know.
One of Void's longtime viewers who was there for them, who knows who I am by sheer association, shout out Jameson. I complimented somebody else's Pokeball thing at the booth while he was there, and I was like, oh my god, my little brother would love that. And he dipped, and he comes back like 10 minutes later, and he's like, here, for your little brother, and he bought me one.
Aww.
I was like, that's crazy. I also don't know how to
Jameson?
explain to my brother why he has this now.
Just say it's a gift, easy.
I'll figure it out.
Jameson was so sweet to meet in real life, and along with Jameson, there was quite a few people that came out to see me, which was really like, I in part I did
was so
expect
cool.
some people to come out, but there was a handful of people that was like, oh, I've seen your Twitch streams, or oh, I followed you when you got announced, or oh, I went to your panel last year, and it was very
Yeah.
euphoric in a way.
Like,
And it was nice to be able to sell. Like, I did sell some prints of just my VTuber. I expected
Aw.
to just sell my fan art that I made, but no. Some people bought my prints, bought my stickers. I signed a few things, which was really like insane for me.
oh my god, congratulations.
Void, I hope you
Somebody
know
came-
your print is literally of your VTuber is literally hanging on our wall right now, like above the computer. We have like a little VTuber shrine now.
Yeah.
It's like a wall
my
shrine
God.
essentially. So yours is added to the group.
Yes.
That's so awesome. I have so many art pieces in commission right now, and I'm so excited to print them and give them to you guys.
Aw,
I'm
yeah.
so excited.
Somebody came by the booth while I was watching it, and I don't remember what you were doing, Void, but they just pointed at the display and said, how much? And I couldn't see what they were pointing at, so I literally had to get up and like shove my head between the two pillars, and they were pointing at your business card, and I was like, oh, you can just
Oh, I
have
remember
that.
that.
Oh my
So
god.
funny.
And that's all they said to me. They said, how much? And I said, what are you pointing at?
You
And
should
they
have been
just
like
kept
$1.
pointing. And then and then I was like, oh, you could just have one of those. And they picked it up, stared me in the eyes, nodded, and left. And that was it. That was the entire interaction.
I love that.
So, I guess we'll round out panels. I guess we'll do ours and then we'll do the other ones we went to. Because, oh boy, we all did a lot together.
We went to some crazy shit.
So, Dream Blunt
It was very
Rotation.
interesting.
Oh, so fun.
That was
I
the
can't
most
wait to do
energetic
it.
panel that we have hosted, and I fucking loved doing that. Please, 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 please have me back. I fucking loved it.
It was so fun. You need to get some transitions on your slides. I
Yeah,
think
we do
yeah.
need to
I
get the
have 2
transitions
notes.
theirs.
I have 2 notes for Dream Blunt Rotation.
Okay.
One, we opened the doors early, and I had so much fun. I just put my phone under one of the microphones because ain't nobody got an aux port these days. They literally gave us an aux cord, and we were like, what do we do with this? And I just put my phone on one of the microphones and started playing anime intros and like Snoop Dogg and dancing and talking to
Aw.
people, and then like the gnarly choreography, and like everybody was interacting with me, and you guys know how much I love to draw a crowd.
Yeah.
So I was just having the absolute time of my life in that panel, in my little thigh highs and cat ears. I felt like me. That was where I'm supposed to be in life, I think. The other note that I have that like I think should be a note moving forward, and Void is deafened right now, but this is something I talked with them about at the panel. Next time we do this, we need to set the boundary beforehand. I won't say any details, but everybody's gonna know what I'm talking about. That keep your comments till the end.
Yes.
That
Yeah.
panel went so much longer than it needed to.
It did.
Because people really felt the need to voice their opinions about every single character. And like,
Yes.
I don't like making people upset, but let's be so for real. We're there to talk about our opinions and y'all are there to listen, you know?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Please just like there will be a time for comments towards the end, and I really tried to like push that as nicely and as subtly as I could, and I just gave up at one point because it was like getting a little much. But there was a point where I almost went and like tapped you guys on the shoulders and was like, "Hey, we have 20 minutes left. We need to wrap the slides up because
Yeah.
people are gonna want to talk after this."
They were yapping. You did a very good job of that, by the way,
Yeah.
for both panels.
Which
Okay.
man? What for? Did jump with what?
For keeping us on time, on track.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That I feel like that was the only little barrier
Yeah.
that y'all had, but I feel like you guys handled it pretty well.
Oh.
And like we're able to answer most people's questions, which was nice.
Well,
Yeah.
Limericks, thank you for the follow. Oh my gosh. Welcome in. Yeah, so I guess we move on to the other panels we did. Which one should we start with? What is the most... Where should we start?
The first panel that I did that wasn't one that we hosted was Silent Library.
How was that? Y'all's first Silent Library.
I'm gonna be super for real. It was so fun, and it wasn't. I was expecting a little more. Me and Void were kind of talking about this afterwards, I think. I was slightly underwhelmed by the experience. Like, I had a really good time, but it felt like the way you were selling it to me, I was expecting more.
I'm not gonna lie. It was a tame year for Silent
Yeah,
Library.
no, it really was. Like the last
I
2
think
years we went, we saw a lot more, but for some reason people were just, I don't know what it was.
Nobody wanted to flash this time, I guess. We did see Whole Hog, though. We did see Whole Hog, and that was a first.
We saw Hog.
Oh yeah, yeah. I
That dude was hung, though.
That was crazy.
Yeah, wasabi cookie. Oh yeah, Lumerix! You went up there! How was the wasabi cookie, buddy?
Yeah,
You took it like a champ in Aura Farm.
Yeah, Aura farming while eating a wasabi cookie. But yeah, no, like usually there's people do more the past 2 years we went, but it wasn't as crazy. Like I literally touched like when we did the lap dances we were doing the lap dances last year. Literally, I was able to touch like full unbridled titty. Like I literally remember I was because we had people do the lap dances on us.
You know, we hadn't gotten engaged there at one of his panels. He was like, "I'm gonna fuck with you guys."
And I remember I literally asked, I was like, "Is it okay if I touch you?" And they were like, "Fuck yeah!" And I'm like, "Okay."
But it was very tame Silent Library. It was a lot of fun though, and honestly,
That part was the Dr. Robotnik lap dance.
that was incredible.
Iconic.
It was beautiful. That was such a performance.
Moving on, we'll do. I think we'll do Trash Tier next. Trash Tier
yeah.
was
Oh
fun.
my god.
Oh yeah, you get to talk about that. You were our muse, Chrysanthemum.
I love
Trash Tier
Chrysanthemum.
waifu might have been like top 3 moments of the con for me. I can't lie.
It's
And
so
the best
hype.
the best part was standing up there while Tavo is wrapping my boobs in paper and Void walks in the door and I'm just like, hey.
That was crazy.
What's
So
up?
for context, I was running late to that panel for I was doing homework. So I came to that panel like 30 minutes late and I mixed every single bit of context, which honestly made it a little bit better because I opened the door and I see Olive dressed as Slutty Gojo in the middle of the room in wrapping paper. And then there was a dude off to her left who had balloons strapped to his chest. And I was like, I guess this is what's happening now. And I just accepted my fate and sat
For-
down.
So
For
the
context.
concept of the panel is we split into 2 teams, and then there's 2 artists that host the panel, and each team gets to design your waifu to defend. And then 5 people go up, and you do challenges. And the first
Yeah.
challenge was, was like a dress-up challenge. And I like really wanted the Miku figure. That was one of the prizes.
It was such a
so
good
I was
figure.
fucking running for that shit. And I was like, guys, they were like, who does not mind being groped by people that you don't know? And I was like, you know what? I'm down for anything. And Tavo did a fantastic job because he actually does do like costuming design and sews.
That's cool as fuck.
And so his part of the paper wrapping, it was like those like tissue streamer things.
Yeah, that you put up for a party.
They had like sheets of tissue paper and streamers was what it was, and tape. And his parts of the costume were the only parts that held together throughout the night.
Zelen, I genuinely think that you could probably do that sort of panel really well.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, like, you could probably do that. It's probably up your alley. If they did a husbando one, you're cooked.
Oh, I would be cooked.
Yeah, it was a really fun panel, and then we actually like made friends. I got talked to the people that ran the panel because they were in the creators corner, in the same row. They were like two or three.
The 3 down
tables
from
down.
us.
And they were super nice. Like, they were very sweet, and they also gave us like a winning and losing stickers.
Yeah.
Based on
Is there
if
a
we won or
video?
lost on last year's.
I have
Is
photos.
there a video? Hold on. Lumbre is saying that there was a video on TikTok of this panel.
Wait,
So
what?
I need to
Fuck.
see that.
Yo, homie, send it to me. Send it to me.
Send that to Nye because I need to see this.
Do it.
Yeah, we lost last second, and then they gave Tavo the chrysanthemum poster, and then because I'm insane, the other team invited us to the room party.
Oh my god,
that
we have to
we
talk
got-
about that.
Yeah, and we'll talk about that in a second. We got kicked out because we were being loud.
Yeah.
And then Tavo left chrysanthemum there, so I snagged her, and then she ended up in my hotel room, and I had every intention of handing it back to him, and he asked for it back on the last day, and then as he was leaving, he was like, I don't want to go to Nikki's car, you can just keep it. So now I have
yeah.
chrysanthemum.
Yeah, she's you. You have to.
I think you mentioned you want to cosplay her next year. That would be amazing. You should just carry her around, and I
It would
want
be
to
super easy
like
to
a
do.
cape or like on a banner. Like we
Yes.
get like some PVC
Yeah.
pipe and we hang it from a banner.
I want
Like a
to
totem, like a rave
essentially
totem.
get, because they had like the people that actually ran the panel, they're artists, they're really good artists, and they were
So
offering
talented.
commissions, and I'm like, next year I want to like bring you and the chrysanthemum print or like the picture that we had, and like actually have them like draw her for real, and you could add that to your like chrysanthemum shrine.
That would be so cool.
Yes, it was a really fun panel.
It was so good.
Yeah. After it was
bye,
over,
Void.
Void came up to me. They came up to me and they just went, "Hey, sexy, what the fuck did I miss?"
Oh my god.
We did that last year. We did that panel last year. I was a challenge participant. We didn't win, but we still got prizes because we were just that damn good at it. We went like 3 nights in a row just to get the prizes and like participate because it was so hype.
We did. Oh, I actually, we might. I don't know if we
have
still
the
have it.
we have them still. The
We
sushi
have-
cat's in the closet.
Oh, we have
The
a
honeybees
plush
up
from
there.
one of the other years because they were being like, they were asking for suggestions on like what we like. I think I said,
What would you do for your waifu?
What would you do for your waifu? And I think I said, give him my mom's credit card information, and we want a fucking plushie because of that.
Yeah, they
That's
did
hilarious.
halftime shows stuff too.
Yeah, it was really a really good panel.
I guess that leaves. How do we even approach this one,
Mishi?
Olive? How
Banana-
do we even
banana-
approach Mishi's?
A banana
First
rating
off,
panel.
Can you find her tag on Twitch for me, so we can shout her out? Because,
Yeah.
honest to
Mishi
God...
doesn't stream on Twitch.
Oh, she doesn't?
I
Shit.
looked up Mishi's Twitch before the con because I saw their announcement
Oh, she
posted.
does YouTube.
They mainly stream on YouTube. It's just Mishi. Hold on, I literally have her business card like right here.
She is such an angel. Everybody go follow her on YouTube. Like, I'm gonna, like, literally drop her link right here.
That's the username.
Okay, I'm gonna link her channel and, what the fuck? Okay, I'll link it later in the Discord posts. Holy shit, the, surprise eggplant rating panel. Holy
insane.
fuck. That was probably the most insane fucking panel.
No, the best part was the people who didn't know what was happening.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And then just walked in the room and then just like jaw dropped, turned around and left.
Yeah, so, for context, the card collection. The context. Users, if she does it on stream, she does some roundabout way to make it so it's stream safe, by involving an artist to make, what was it? What is the
Like
term?
caricatures.
Yeah, caricatures
Like-
of the surprise eggplants.
You have to pay her $45 to submit.
Because, like, you know, she's got a... She has to, you know, commission the artist. And then you rate them. They rate them. That was it. That's the panel. It was so fucking
That's
funny.
great.
It was so funny. And, like, I expected it to be, like... I didn't expect it to get as wild as it did, but holy fuck, dude!
Oh my god, we were laughing our asses off the whole time. I was literally doing, because, like, I have an issue with staring, and I don't like staring. And so I was literally doing my Pokemon TCG Pocket battles on my phone during the panel. Like, and I went up, Mishi was tabling next to Void. And so I was talking to them afterwards. I was like, I promise I was paying attention. I just don't like to stare. So I was doing my Pokemon battles. She's seriously so sweet and so funny.
Yeah, no. She is so fucking cool.
My favorite part was the fact that, like, throughout the entire panel, because it was the last one of the night, so I think it was like 11:30 to 12:30 a.m. And so we would just like be sitting in the panel, and the pictures of the eggplants, like, I'm talking about raw eggplants, like,
Yeah,
full-on
no
raw
filter.
dog-eared
Censored,
eggplants.
full, just the whole
Completely
thing.
out.
Yeah.
Hog.
There were multiple times throughout the panel where people would just like open the doors, look in, and then just close the doors right after. They looked mortified.
It
Because,
was
like,
so funny.
I'm telling you that... Scully! Oh my god. Wait, can I sidetrack for a minute?
Of course.
Okay.
Stream.
Scully is my sibling! I met Scully there! And Scully was so cool and so nice! You came in at a really awkward time, Scully, but hi,
Oh,
welcome in!
Uncensored.
Surprise
Some
eggplant rating
uncut.
panel. Whole hog.
Yeah, no, and I'm like, wow, these people are probably gonna like go back up to their rooms and be like, you guys wouldn't believe what I just said, and nobody's gonna fucking believe them. Like, nobody's gonna fucking believe them.
These were prime...
We're gonna be here for a while.
These were prime specimens. We'll leave it at that.
Alright.
We're talking about like Monster Can and then some.
Oh my god.
Oh, where's it playing?
Is it slowing down?
Oh, it's playing Scully's shout out. Yeah, we're talking about dicks. Oh god. Or eggplants, I'm sorry.
It's slowing down, it just keeps on doing it.
But yeah, no, so we had that. What else? What other I feel like we did more panels, but I don't think we did, because I just spent a lot of time just chilling. Oh, room party. I guess we could circle to that.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, the room party.
The people that I was competing against in the panel for the Trust Your Waifu, two of them came up to me afterwards and was like, "Hey, we're hosting you're cool. We're hosting a room party if you want to come." And I was like, "I don't want to ditch my friends." And they were like, "Your friends are invited." And I was like, "Oh, okay." And then I proposed it to you guys, and I don't think I've ever seen Nye be excited at an
Okay.
idea.
Okay. So for context, Hi Razor. Oh, you were there too. Hi, buddy. How you doing? So, for context, I've been going to Sabo for roughly, like, on and off, better part of a decade. So, it has been a bucket list thing for me to go to a room party, get invited to one, and to host one. And I think it's safe to say we accomplished both these things this weekend.
We were so excited.
Yeah, so that was really cool. No, not jumping jacks. Damn it. Okay, so I'm gonna take over talking for a second.
Yeah, no, it was really
Hi,
awesome.
Seven.
We were like really wanting to do like a room party, and it was actually really nice. Like everybody up there was super cool. One of the people hosting it made like this like
Called
it's
Coquito.
it was Puerto Rican, right?
Yeah, it was a Puerto Rican drink, and it was just like sweetened condensed milk, cream of coconut, and tequila, and it was fucking amazing.
Think of horchata,
I'm
but instead of it being like coconut, horchata. No, yeah, horchata is like a rice.
No, horchata is actually horchata is like rice.
Rice milk.
Yeah.
Instead of that, make it. It was like a coconut, right?
Yeah.
Make it coconut, and it's like really. It was just really good. It was like really
And
yummy.
then I got handed a soju bottle and just was told
And
to
they're like,
drink,
"Here,
so
take a
I
sip."
did.
And then
No.
you're like, "Okay," and then you just started chugging the whole thing. They're like, "No."
No, they did. They're like, no, they literally handed it to me and said, "Hey, drink." I'm like, "Fuck it, when in Rome." Dude, I was so fucked up Friday night.
You were.
I was
A
so
sweet
fucked
rice
up
triple
Friday
seven,
night.
Yeah.
Yes. Which led to our Saturday morning being a little slow. I was so fucking hungover, dude.
Saturday morning? Saturday morning was rough.
Yeah.
Saturday morning was rough. Sunday morning was also rough, but it was worth
Yeah.
it. Oh my god, I don't think you guys went. I got invited to so many parties that weekend.
Homie, you were like
You were, like-
you were chilling with everyone.
There was like on the 4th floor, there was like this little outdoor patio area that was
Our
like,
friend was talking to us about
for a
this.
little while. It was actually so cool. Everybody there was so nice. And I went up and I was like, "Hey, can you play?" There was a Yato from Noragami cosplayer there, and they got them to play the Noragami intro. And then I went over, and there was a Luna Snow cosplayer too. And I was like, "You guys should play Crazy by La Seraphim."
Oh my
And they
God.
did.
Oh my god.
And like anytime I would suggest something, they would just play it, and it was awesome.
Yeah, so apparently, Zelen, we missed the invite to the 9 p.m. to 8 a.m. balcony party.
Yeah.
It went till 8
Whack.
a.m. So we need to do that next year.
Yeah.
I have the in with the people that run that, so.
That's wild.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no.
Very.
Yeah, I was afraid because like it was our first time going to room party, and I'm like, I feel like I've only heard like horror stories on Twitter about them, but it was like everybody there was so nice. Like the music was fucking popping, and then of course okay. And to clarify, we did not get kicked out by the people hosting the room party for being too loud. We got kicked out by security.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, which, I mean, they
Should
didn't
find
give
us
us
even
any
more
trouble
funny.
about it. They were just like, everybody who's not like part of this, like, doesn't sleep in this room, please leave.
My wife
It was
has to
very
take a
chill.
fat piss.
And I'm not surprised that it happened at all, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm
Actually,
like,
also,
I get
I
it.
went to another room party too that you guys didn't go to.
Yeah, I
need
want to go to
I
another
need
one
to
next
chill.
year.
I need to calm down.
Cubs was like, "Oh, we should host one." I'm like, "You okay? You have to actually have like a room to host a room party, like the one that we were in. Like, I don't. It's not gonna work out with just beds because then they're gonna think we're trying to have an orgy." And I listen.
Yeah. Uh,
Yeah, no, it was on our bucket list. It was on our bucket list, so like that's why we were
Yeah.
super excited
When
for it.
when I said to the group, I was like, "Hey, we just got invited to a room party." Nai like gripped me, like grabbed my arm. And I was like, "Yeah, you want to go?"
Please.
It was so funny.
Yeah, it was really fun. I feel like it was a good weekend. We got really fucked up. I feel like on Friday, Saturday, I drank a little bit but not a ton. And I drank a shit ton on Sunday, and we also we partook in the devil's lettuce a little bit. So
Sunday night was really fun, just hanging out in Pavo's room and having pizza.
yes, that pizza
and
was
hanging out.
so fucking good.
Dude, I like it. Oh yeah, I was so tired and so gone, and it just felt like heaven on earth.
That was like a mini room party. It was like a very, very chill, low
Yeah,
key room
honestly.
party.
It was just like it was really lovely because what it was essentially was just all of us creators hanging out and talking shop and also talking shit.
Yes,
And, like,
that was the best part.
I loved that so much. Like I loved being able to dish. Like obviously I'm not
Yes.
gonna name names, but I did love just being able to dish about people that we are affiliated with or used to know. And like or
Yeah.
I won't say affiliated with because the dishing was happening with people that we are not associated with
Yeah.
at the moment. And it was just really lovely to just sit and talk unfiltered without having to worry about an image or like people
It
watching
was.
us, and just like it felt like this but with nobody watching.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
I'm already
it-
having a great time here.
It was, because, like, honestly, I feel like I made a lot of really good memories with you guys, like, as a group, and y'all are a really fun group to hang out with at con. And I really liked it.
It was just genuinely the best.
Yeah. As far as other stuff, do we want to go over, like, what we bought, I guess?
I bought so much Apothecary Diaries merch. I'll send you some pictures in the group chat. I put up all of my prints when I got home. The
Do
only
it.
thing that I haven't put up yet is Chrysanthemum because I ran out of command strips, and
Oh,
she's
yeah.
gigantic. And I
She
need a
is
lot of them.
gigantic. Sabby, thank you.
But
Oh my
she has
god.
she has a dedicated spot on my wall where she will be going. Honestly, I think I might boot my Cowboy Bebop.
Oh, snap.
My Cowboy Bebop print might move to a different wall so that I can have her next to my computer. Because it's either next to my computer or right when you open the door, you'll see her. And
Oh.
I'm getting a new random roommate. That was supposed to happen today. I told you
Oh.
guys about that.
Yeah.
They have
Yeah.
not shown up yet.
Oh.
That's not good.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but I haven't heard anything from the building or from her. Anyway, yeah, I literally just bought so many prints, and oh my gosh, because we didn't win the waifu panel, Tavo bought me a Miku figure. And
Aww.
it's like a red steampunk ballerina Miku, which is so lovely, and I think it's such a perfect like gift because Tavo's really into steampunk. And I am really into Miku, but I also used to be a ballerina when I was younger.
That's so
and
cool.
It just felt like the perfect
Cute.
little gift. And I almost cried. I don't tell him, but I almost cried when he gave it to me.
Aww.
Aww.
Yeah, no, that Miku figure was so freaking cute
It
too.
was so
Like I remember
pretty.
you showed it to us. I think actually, Cubs, you had you pointed that out in the
Yeah,
dealer's
I
den.
did.
You're
I
like,
did.
that one is so pretty. Yeah, that was the first time I've
She's
seen it.
gorgeous.
Zelen, what'd you buy? What'd you get?
A lot of BL stuff that I could find.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
Fuck
I was
yes.
I was like, what BL things can I acquire here? Most of it was from the what is it called? The name's escaping me.
Scribble?
No. The dealers. The Otaku Closet, that's what it
Otaku
was.
Closet.
Oh, Otaku Closet.
Green
Yeah,
Yuri.
that's where I found most of it.
Wait, you too, Scully? You too?
Yeah, Green Yuri is so good.
It is.
We have a print. We got we brought, oh my god, we bought so many fucking prints. I actually have to find a place for all of them. I don't know where the fuck we're gonna put all
Yeah,
of them.
no,
I think
like,
we should be able to
it's-
fit them, but we ended up because I'm like, with the amount of prints that we have, if we want to continue the frames, we're gonna have to buy like so many fucking frames.
It's gonna
Like
be
I don't
like-
even want to deal with it. So
I shit you not. It would be like $120 in frames if we wanted to frame
yeah,
everything
and
we
that's
bought.
like the cheap ones on Amazon.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do is we just got these like little sticky tabs meant for prints, and we're just gonna hang them up. We're just
Yeah.
like raw dogging it.
I would
Uh,
rather-
I don't have a print wall. I just use command strips, and I have a whole print wall above my bed. And I've
I would
started a new
suggest-
print wall that's just for my Apothecary Diaries prints.
no.
I would suggest not using the sticky stuff because sometimes it stays on the back of the print.
Oh yeah, we
Uh,
don't want to
especially
do
if you're
that.
storing them. I would say you might actually just want to get like some tacks, not pierced through, the print
Uh,
itself, but what you do is you like put the tack right above the print and then you press down at like an angle and it'll hold it up.
Oh, I know
Oh,
what you
okay.
mean.
I
That's how
also
we
saw
did in art school.
this really interesting idea where these people got these like the like metal grids that some people will use for their displays in the artist alley.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Like they're I don't know how to describe it, but they're like two
Awesome.
like
Okay,
inch by
stop
1
it,
inch by
easy.
1 inch like white metal panels, and
Yeah.
they buy like a whole wall of them and hang them up on their wall, and then you get little tiny magnets, and you can use the magnets like push pins, but you're just magneting the
Oh.
Oh
panels
yeah, I've
to
seen the
the
magnet
Yeah.
push pins.
grid on the
That's
wall,
really smart.
and then you can move it around really easily and readjust things
I
when you
like
get
that
more, and you
idea.
don't have a bunch of little holes in your wall. If I find the TikTok again, I'll send it to you guys.
Please send
Because
that.
it looks really, really good, and you can also get like they got like fairy lights that have little clips on them, and you can clip the fairy lights to the grid and like frame it. It's
Ooh.
really cool. I'll send it to you guys later.
Very cool. Tarot.
That's what I want to do once I get like an actual apartment, not this one.
Yeah. Very cool tarot deck parse. Oh no, not jumping jacks
Oh
again.
my god.
Babe, do you want to go over some of the prints we got? I know we got green. We mentioned green Yuri.
We got we got like a shit ton of stickers. We got a lot of stuff from Scribble Squab. Like he put out a lot of really good prints this year. There's like 5 food ones that we bought that we are going to get frames for those, and we're going to hang them in our living room. I'm like, I hope my mom doesn't look too close at them because they are like not
They're not
NSFW,
but they're
like
pretty damn
titties
close.
out, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, my mom's gonna know how much of a fucking gooner I am.
Yeah.
Like, god damn. I just, but they're like really good. We also got Green Yuri, which I love. We got some Dan prints.
Yeah.
We got some
You're
prints from
evil.
Exodam.
A lot of prints from Exodam.
Yeah.
He actually was very, very nice and gave me a standee for free because it was misprinted, and it's really, really cute.
Yeah.
5th biggest gooner.
Yes.
Yeah, that was the VTuber art
That
that we
was
bought.
Exodam.
Yeah, Exodam did all the VTuber art that we bought. We bought so much from him. We got Sarah, Adoki Bird, Standy. I think we got, Mataras and Treya. I don't know who the really tiny one he gave us, but it's really cute, so it's staying. I need to find who she is. Maybe it's PP Slayer? No?
No.
The eyebrows aren't defined enough to be PP Slayer.
I think he gave you the name, but
Oh, God, it
you
escapes
forgot what
me.
it was.
We got Scribble's art book, which myself, Rana, and Scully are in. I don't think your print quite made it, Zelen,
You did not.
but he was very kind enough to print yours and bring it.
Yeah, no, this man is
I know,
a
that was very
fucking
nice of
G.
him.
Like, seriously.
And
Yeah.
he's not gonna be here next year.
Are you kidding? No!
I
Yes.
told you.
Yes, you did.
I don't know.
The shock factor.
I'm nosy. I overheard him talking to somebody. It doesn't sound like he's gonna be there next year. I hear allegedly he's gonna be in like a Vegas con. So
I guess I'm traveling
anybody
to
out in
Vegas
that area.
Yeah, no, literally, like,
Yeah.
I don't know if he lives in the state, but, like, me and Cubs are pretty familiar with him, so I'm like, I will literally be like, we need to DM him, and I will be like, I will drive to go pick up Prince. I do not give a fuck.
Yeah,
if
no.
we have to drive, like, 6 hours, Zelen, we will put in, like, a fucking bulk order with you, too.
Yeah, we'll just
Like,
get...
Yeah, honestly.
Like, he does really good art and stuff. So, and then his prints are so cheap. Like, actually,
Yeah.
I wish I had an issue with, like, fucking rent that thankfully was resolved.
Yeah.
But
That was bullshit.
it was
That was such
crazy.
bullshit.
But I had an issue with my rent, which was resolved, but it resulted in like a lot of money being taken out of my account, more than it should have. But if it wasn't, he was literally selling his prints for like $5.
Yeah.
On Sunday, and I'm talking about these are like 11 by 17, like thick ass
Very
quality
thick.
paper, like amazing prints, and I would have bought at least 4 more of them. But I like, of course, I had the money issue. I wasn't able to. But his art is so fucking good. He has like really good quality stickers, and then like he takes commissions at the con too. So
Yeah, he did one for me. I can't show it on Twitch, but it's really good. Oh, hey, this is a question for Zalenjack here. Nice Nice seeing you, Zell and Jack, at the con. Said I didn't have time to see you all. What's your opinion on the general space of the venue?
It depends on like what do you mean by like general space? If you're talking about the artist alley is still pretty good. My only issue, you know, this is just kind of like a first world problem type deal, is that I think there's more people who are like selling stuff over at the other hotel for the game section. I cannot visit those people because that would require me to walk out of the place, down the street, go to the hotel, you know, see what they have there to sell, and then walk back. And I'm like, I don't want to be running 2 blocks just to get back to a booth for a question, so I don't leave the hotel. Really?
Yeah.
I
Lucy!
think the space is
Oh my god!
fine.
Hi! Oh my god! Holy fuck! Holy fuck! Hi! Welcome
Where
in!
is it? a lot of them?
They're like in the
Yeah.
lobby.
Yeah, there's like a small amount at the other hotel because they're supposed to be more like game oriented. But like last year, Star Salts is like a very popular like
Yes!
Pokemon kind of artist. They were over at the other hotel, and I'm like, I can't go see them at the other hotel, so I can't buy their stuff. But I kept seeing people with Star Salts merch, and so I was like, all right. But that's the only thing is that people don't know that they're at the other hotel.
Yeah, no, there's no advertising for
My
anyone there, and I know they're taking an L there, and it really sucks. And also...
And what was... Oh,
sorry,
no,
you go.
I was gonna say too, what was interesting is I had some people ask me at my table, they were like, hey, is there any other place with like artists? And I was like, initially I just said no. I think maybe the other hotel might have a few. But then I was like sitting there and like a half second later I was like, oh wait, I'm sorry, I lied. Upstairs has premium artist alley, like to the left side of the vendor hall. But when you look at the map, it doesn't say, you know, premium and exhibitor. It just says vendor, like exhibitor hall. And so people think that it's just all people selling official merch, I think, is the problem.
Yeah,
So,
like
that's
that's
a
the
personal
thing
thing,
is
Thank you,
I
Seven.
feel like there
Oh my
was like a
God.
few panels that we wanted to go to or were thinking about going to.
Yeah.
But the problem is that they were all the way over at the other hotel, and it was like a matter of like transportation, and like they did have those little
yeah.
like
the pedal cabs.
pedal cabs, but the problem is that they only run for a specific amount of
So,
time.
that was my other gripe.
Like 5 people max.
Yeah, no, so, like, that was my other gripe. Not that I was a guest, so I don't really... I just did the jumping jacks. Like, Rana can attest. I'm just trying not to be loud with them because we have other people talking about their experience here.
You were torturing my wife.
Yeah, no, I'm out of breath. Anyways, so my one gripe is, A, those pedal cabs are... They're really good, don't get me wrong. But, like, for guests and stuff, you guys having to go back and forth from the hotels...
That
was a nightmare, especially if you have, like, late-night panels, because guess what? You're getting your own ride there. And I don't know about you, I'm not moving my car that whole weekend. I'm not losing that spot only to pay, like, $20
Yeah.
a day for parking.
I literally walked every single time I went back and forth between the hotels. I walked.
Yeah, like, I
Even
think...
when we got stuck in a, I experienced my first ever haboob.
Oh, yeah, you never got that.
We walked. Me and Void had to walk back to the Renaissance while it was like literally hitting downtown,
Oh, no.
and it got all up
Oh,
in my
yeah.
mouth, and I almost lost chrysanthemum.
Oh
No!
no. Yeah, no.
Make sure you, if you have any breathing issues, go to a doctor. 'cause
Yeah,
you might have
actually.
hay fever.
Yeah, you might have a hay fever.
I think the issue is too. It's like one, especially because like there was a lot of guests that had like booths and stuff, and I'm like I literally cannot imagine having like transport stuff up and down. Like it, even
Yeah.
like there was multiple times where we went back to our room because we had bought like a lot of stuff from Artist Alley. And it was just easier to like
Yeah, just
get the
walk it up
stuff and
there.
then walk it up, put it in our room, and then come back down. Like, I don't know. I don't understand why they didn't have. Like, I know it's probably like a weird cost thing or whatever,
Yeah.
but I feel like, especially for guests, they should have
And
them in
For
the main hotel.
our friend who was like,
Honestly-
hey, I literally can't do this walk. And, like, that too, that irked me.
or
but
at least transportation. Like, they should have
at
transportation.
transportation for the hours the con is open. If you're going to have late night panels, you need to have transportation for that late. Doesn't have to be on the
Well,
dot, but,
especially-
like...
Yeah, because especially like when on the rave nights too, I was like, let's go to the rave on the Saturday, and I was like looking for it, and like my thing is that I feel like there wasn't a good map at telling you like which halls
No.
were where, because I could find a map for, the
The
Sheraton that we
Sheraton.
were at. Yeah, but you couldn't find a map for the Renaissance, and so I was like, well, where is this room for the rave? And we asked these guys, and they're like, oh, it's at the other hotel. And I'm like, well, I guess I'm not going, so I'm
Yeah,
not
no,
gonna.
like what? I would like to check it out, but I'm not walking over there late at night. Like I walked you guys home one night, and that was about it.
Well, no, and I will say, like, especially with the,
Thanks for the
I wouldn't say it was like
bits.
a
Oh my God.
security, like, especially with like the
Thank
security
you.
stuff going on, and like the arrest that was made outside, literally right outside the convention. I feel like sometimes it can be scary, especially coming back from like late night panels or anything, or like going to or from the rave
Yeah.
without like safe transportation. So I'm wondering,
Yeah, no.
when or if they're gonna do like a switch to the actual like main
Convention
Phoenix
center.
Convention
It's like-
Center to have. I feel like having everything in one cohesive place
It has to be because
would
like
help a lot.
it would.
I think they have to. They have. I feel like they're getting to a point where they just need a new location.
Yeah, no.
And I don't know how they're gonna do that or where it's gonna
Or,
be
like,
or what.
Or
Hopefully
even
not
then,
Mesa.
it wasn't terrible a couple of years ago. It's just the Renaissance is so goddamn far. The other hotel we stayed at a few years ago, what was it? Oh my god. Levi, thank you for a
It was
hype
the one
train.
right
Oh my
across in the
god.
back.
Yeah, no. It would have been so good. It would have been so good to just do it there, because guess what? That is a 1 block walk. It is oh god, we have a hype train going. Holy fuck. Oh my
Let's
god.
go. Well, no, because that window that you're talking about, it doesn't have the like the space for it, like the offices and stuff.
Oh, it
like
doesn't?
the-
Okay.
No, that's the problem. That's where it's a struggle, because that's probably the closest hotel that does have it. But what was interesting and like kind of a bit of a tea when it comes to like the artist alley
Yeah.
is last year they went up on table prices, and everybody was kind of peeved because last year they only gave us like one chair for a booth that comes with 2 tickets, and everybody's like,
Yeah.
well, fuck, why don't we only have one chair? And so a lot of people were like stealing each other's chairs, and then some people brought their own chairs, and I was like, damn, all right, we really out here.
Yeah.
And so this year we come in, they got us nice tablecloths, and they got us like 2 chairs, and we're like, okay, but then we're like, what is the cost of these?
Oh yeah, what?
You
Did they
know.
bring it up again this year?
No. So luckily they didn't raise prices this year, but we were asking them. We were like, on the Friday morning, because they didn't have the badges yet on the Thursday. We were like, hey, so like, what's the cost gonna be? And they were like, we don't know yet. We'll know on Saturday, and then you can renew your table. But essentially, the person there, they were kind of saying, they were like, yeah, no, it just depends on the hotel contract on if they're
Ooh.
gonna raise your guys' prices. And I was like, curious, because I hear that the exhibitors didn't have to pay more.
Yeah.
So why are we paying more as the artists? I'm very
Exactly.
curious.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah,
I'm like,
no.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Alright,
I
guys,
think
we have a couple minutes left on the hype train. If you want to join in and get that emote.
But we didn't have to pay more this year, thank God. So next year I'll be there.
that's good. Yeah, I
yeah.
think so. From what I see, so apparently Phoenix Fan Fusion this year broke a record of 130,000 attendees, but last year apparently they only had 48K, which is not a lot more.
Yeah, that's only like 1.5 Sabos. Because, like, here's the thing. Who went to the closing ceremonies? All of you did, right? How many people did they say were in attendance this year?
I don't know if they said that or not, actually. Well, because we went for some of it, and then I thought my shuttle was at 6, like, fucking 40, and so I was like, Nikki, can we leave now? And we left at like 5:40,
Oh,
and then I
no.
showed up to the airport at 6:15, and then I checked my phone, and my shuttle was at 6:05. And
Oh,
I was
no.
like, oh shoot. And so I called them, and they were like, oh yeah, they're running late, they're not at the stop yet. And so I just got unbelievably fucking lucky with that, like so lucky. But like I had like a spidey sense,
Seven,
and
thank
I
you
was
so
like,
much. You're the
"We
best.
go." So I didn't stay for all of it, but I did stay for the Bohemian Rhapsody sing along and the first like 15 minutes.
Yeah, like I really Luminary. If you have the numbers, let us know because I remember last year they broke like 30,000. They were very excited for that. And
Oh, they did say there was more people here than last
Okay,
year. I
cool.
do remember them saying that.
hotel rent varies
Oh,
by
that's
room.
crazy. Apparently,
Let's go.
Phoenix fan. I was reading the Instagram post on Sabo because I was trying to see. I swear I saw somewhere that the
Hold on.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. Thank you for the sub, Sebi. Thank you so much.
I saw somewhere that it was. I swear it was 30,000. I don't know, but somebody was saying apparently Phoenix Fan Fusion has a no outside food or drink policy, which is crazy to me.
What?
Dude,
So you have to like
so
buy
I-
it in the con?
I guess.
So here's how it works.
Because
I
people
went
were
there-
thanking them for like not having that same policy.
Yeah.
I went there to Phoenix Fan Fusion for one day because I managed to get a pass from somebody who didn't go all the weekend. But when I got there, they were basically saying like you need to like dump everything. Like even if it was sealed, like you brought a Gatorade and it was like colored, dump it. Even if it's new, trash it. You can't bring it in. Bottled water.
Thank you, Sebi.
I think it had
Thank you
to be
so much.
sealed. But if you brought in like a coffee, if you brought in food, trash it. You're not allowed to bring it in.
Dude, that's
You had to buy
whack.
everything in the vendor hall. And this applied not just to attendees. This was for exhibitors and artists as well.
That's
They could not-
horrible.
That's not
You
fair to
cannot
you
bring it-
guys.
Yeah,
Maybe-
no, for
Yeah.
for like any of that, it was crazy. And they were like hardcore inspecting too, like
Yeah.
which
Well,
is understandable.
yeah,
considering
no,
what happened
given-
that one time.
Do we? Yeah, I think I explained it enough this weekend. I probably won't go over it on this, but I think I've told the story enough on the channel to know what exactly I'm talking about, or we're talking about, because we're both there.
Yeah.
Mishy said, wondering if the hotel rent varies by room, so maybe the artist room rent changed while the exhibitor's room didn't.
Oh,
because of
I
the
actually
pricing.
did. I was talking to Void about that. And I think they actually mentioned that they looked it up, and the room at the Renaissance versus the room at the Sheraton actually was about the same price. I think they said the Renaissance was only $10 cheaper. So
Yeah, for
because
like
that's what I
hotel
was thinking. Like
rooms.
maybe it was like a significant difference, but I guess
Yeah.
not. So
Because like
I don't know.
Because our friend was able to get a last minute room during the con at the Sheraton, and he said it was relatively reasonable.
Yeah, like
Everything-
which is I understand. So yeah, no, that's the thing too.
Yeah.
Is like
I couldn't bring
I'm
anything
glad
that came
that
on.
they're not
I don't think there's a
doing.
price difference between regular attendees and artists. We don't
Yeah.
be like, hey, we're an artist, can we get like a room rate? No, it's nothing
Yeah.
like that for us.
I really think they should, or at least like having a bundle thing for everybody who is like vending there or guesting there at the main hall where they're at, because I feel like that would make the most sense. And like, yeah, no, like Phoenix Comic-Con food, I'm sorry, it's pricey. Like I remember going there 2018 or 2017 when it happened, and like a thing of chicken tenders was like $15, and this was like pre-COVID times.
Jesus.
So
Yeah, no, it was crazy expensive. Like I had
It's like more expensive than like Canes.
exactly.
yeah, it's ridiculous. And it's
Maybe
smaller
20
and it
bucks, At least
sucks.
like get Canes catered.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy. But no,
Yeah.
I think it is the convention policies. I think you're only allowed to bring stuff in,
Yeah.
you know, so that you buy the convention concessions, which sucks.
Exactly.
And thank you for giving me the heads up too on Game On Expo. I didn't even think about that either, because
Yeah.
that's where I'm going to be next.
Yeah, you
Um,
may have to find a way to sneak it in or something.
Shoot, you know what's crazy? This was really
Sneak
bad.
it in with your
Don't
merch.
call me. This was really bad. What ended up happening was I went to Phoenix Comic Con, and I forget that I have like a pocket knife in my bag usually.
Oh no.
Oh god.
And they, they're doing bag checks, and I'm like, fuck, I forgot my knife in my bag. I'm like, oh no, what am I gonna do? But I have a really large ita bag on me, right? I'm like, what if I just put it in the ita bag pocket? You know, where put the insert?
Yeah.
Because they're not gonna check behind the insert because they're gonna be like, oh, it's just a fucking shit ton of keychains, you know?
Yeah. As they would.
And so I did that, and the security, he goes through like the whole entire bag, but he doesn't check the one insert, you know.
1 minute
zipper
left on
for
Hype
the
Train.
thing. And he's like, all right,
Thank you
you're
guys so
good. And I
much.
was like, oh, thank God.
That's wild.
I also snuck in a cookie. He saw me. I brought a cookie. It was like a singular cookie.
Oh my god.
And he's like, yeah, the guy was really chill. He's like, yeah, you know, I'm supposed to tell you to trash this, but he's like, it's just a cookie. I'm going. And I was like, oh, thank God.
Somebody offered me a cookie after the Nightmare Blunt Rotation panel, and they were like, I bet you have the munchies right now. And offered me a cookie.
Homie, you got so many gifts. Y'all got a fucking cake.
Oh yeah, somebody brought a cake over to the table just to give me a slice because they thought I was cute.
Aw.
Oh, cute.
Like, I definitely think that they have some room to grow and, like, can do things a little differently as far as smoothing it out. Because I do think, because Babe is reading Instagram comments on the con right now for, like, feedback. One thing people did bring up was, like, yelling as a form of crowd control. Homie, that does not work. That does not work.
It doesn't work. They were yelling about the maid cafe and like the artist alley and like other panels, and I'm like, people can't hear shit. And then like I would hear a voice yell in the back for autographs, and I'm like, what are you saying? And then the only people that had some of the like actual good equipment were those who were running the otaku closet.
Dude, not even, dude. They didn't even use it. They just had the one lady yelling the whole time. Or at least the night.
No, one of them did have like a microphone on her, like a speaker. But the other girl who was yelling, like the lady, she was yelling, and then she was like telling the girl, I'm like, can you guys hear her? She's the one with the microphone. And people were like, no, we can't hear her. And she's like, see, you gotta speak up.
I thought that was a little mean-spirited. I'm not gonna lie. That was a little mean-spirited towards her. Like,
I mean, I get it,
it
too,
was.
but I mean, like,
she's got a job to do, but also, like, that's not cool, dude.
I'm just like, yeah, but like, nobody could hear her. So I was like, man.
Yeah. Otaku Closet was fun. I feel like they need to definitely find a way to streamline whatever the fuck they do for that.
Yeah.
Because I understand they can't do it in a panel room because there's panels going on. But having it in that side hallway is just not it, dude.
They don't have any other place to do it, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's the problem. Because they have to set up...
They used to have it... They used to have it on the side with the creator's corner. That's what it was.
Oh, no.
Right.
It used to be flipped. So, like, the creator's corner used to be that side, where the otaku closet is now. But they used to have it on the other side before, because it used to wrap her all the way around, like the whole entire creator's corner.
Yeah.
All the way up to the front. That used to be all otaku closet.
Oh.
But they shrunk it down to that other hallway, you know, next to the dealer's section. And then they moved the creator corner up.
Yeah. So Mishi just gave us some insider info. Thank you, Mishi. I believe they're making the Otaku Closet room the VA guest room next year. Okay. So they're moving Creator's Corner upstairs then.
You see, but then where are they going to put stuff?
Yeah, no, where are they going to put stuff? Because that hallway is not exactly wide. And
Yeah,
the
'cause
amount
they
of
have,
guests...
I might be biased, but I think that hallway outside Artist Alley is way... Oh, no. Not Creator's Corner, the voice actor guest room.
Yeah.
Is gonna be the Otaku Closet. That's not Creator Corner.
Oh, wait, the VAs and guests that were inside the Artist Alley get moved up there to make more space in Artist Alley. Oh, shit! Okay. I kind of fuck with that. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of fuck with it.
There was a lot more people in Creator's Corner than there was in the voice actor area. And because I when you said that they're moving Creator Corner over there, I was like, I really hope they don't do that because that means they're downsizing. Like, none of us want them to do that.
Yeah.
But they're not. So thank God.
The voice actors.
But no, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, the VAs were really wonderful this year. Like, they had a good assortment. I met one because I'm a huge Fire Emblem Awakening stan, and I have my goal of getting my art book signed by all the VAs. So I actually went and got Richard Epcar to sign his page. He was very nice. But one thing I did notice, a lot of the VA stuff, they either moved incredibly quickly or not a lot of people were getting autographs. I didn't exactly peek into Artist Alley a ton.
It was kind of both. I spent a bit
think it
in there
was-
because Boyd and I went and gave a Nagi print from Blue Lock to Bryson Baugus, I think his name is. He voices
Yeah, I
Nagi,
saw
and he
him.
also voices the guy in Gachi Yakuto, which is fire. So it was really great having a conversation with him, but there was really just not a whole lot of people there. And when there was a lot of people there, we weren't in there. It was kind of during the peak of the day when we
Yeah.
were sitting at our tables. But it was I'm really happy they're moving the voice actors because Void and I actually got to hang out with Sandy Fox at Kikori because they just
Oh.
do the guest dinner is just one big dinner for all the voice actors
Oh,
and
shit.
creators and whatnot. And so me and Void and the people across from us, Small Giggle Cosplay, and their partner had dinner with Sandy at Kikori,
Aw.
and we had a really great time. And Void and I went and visited her. It was really funny. I was dressed up as Gato from JJK, who her husband, who was sitting next to her, voices. And I'm dressed as him, and I just blew straight
Oh my
past him. And I was
God.
like, "Oh my gosh, Sandy!"
That's so
I thought it
cool.
was really funny, but it was they remembered us. Sandy remembered us. She recognized me and Lloyd, which was super great.
That's
We're
so
like mutuals on
cute.
Instagram or whatever. And then I was talking with Lex because Void and Sandy were talking about what Voice does for work, and obviously I was dressed as him, so I talked to him. It was cool. He took my picture. I'm on his Instagram right now, actually.
Dude, that's sick.
Yeah, right. There's a one of me and then one of me and Void because they were dressed as Nanami. And I was talking to him about how like his day was just like making small talk. I also asked him. He was wearing an Overwatch shirt at Anime NYC, and I was like, "Hey, who do you main?" He used to be a Baptiste main. For
Oh
anybody
my
who's
gosh.
curious, I did figure that out. I told somebody I was gonna figure it out. Lex
Godspeed.
Lang mains Baptiste in Overwatch. And I was telling him, I was like, how are you guys doing back there? And just like asking him questions. And we both kind of like, without saying it, low-key agreed that like it stank a little bit back
It was
there. And so I'm glad
rank.
they're moving them. I'm glad they don't have
It
to
was
do that.
rank in that back corner. Like it was bad. Like that was.
No, because the doors are on the other side, and all of it's just getting wafted towards the back. And,
Oh.
that's so bad for them.
I do think that like just having better air circulation. I don't know how they can manage that, but like that might be something to look into. Cause like they
Oh,
had half the
yeah.
doors closed.
A lot of people were really upset with how hot it was. And honestly,
Yeah.
I didn't think that it was any hotter than it was last year. I think there was just more people, you know?
I feel like it was
and
hotter.
it is a small space.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, by the virtue of it being more people, it was hotter. And so I don't, my hot take of the evening is that I think people are getting a little too upset with how hot it was. It was like 110 degrees outside.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
sure they were
like-
cranking the AC the best that they could.
Yeah, no, this
I
is an
am.
event with like 30,000 people. We're doing they're doing the best we can.
Absolute best
I think
they
my
could.
issue is that it was hot in the morning, which is what got me. Is that like when you entered in the artist hall, it was probably already like 80 degrees in there,
Oh,
and you could tell the AC wasn't running until like later. You know, like they didn't like bump it up until later, and I think that's what caused it to be even more hot. And then it was just also unfortunate that it's monsoon season too, so it just made it
Yeah,
even more
like
humid.
it always
And I
is this
think-
time of year.
Yeah, I think that's what caused more issues because last year it was raining and it was really
Yeah.
cloudy for some of the days. So people were probably like, "Oh, it's so hot this year," but I'm like, last year it was raining, so
Yeah,
that's why it was better
it did
last
not
year.
rain. We
But
just got the dust this year.
did it
Yeah.
rain last year? I kind
it
of
rained.
blocked half of last year out of my memory.
It was
Yeah.
a little rainy. It was like kind of sprinkly, but it was
The
like
day-
that for most of the days.
The Friday was definitely rainy. I remember because we got stopped by you know the guy who does the photos? I didn't see him this year, by the way. The guy who has the
Yeah,
initial
here.
D car with the little plush birds on it.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, you're right.
I
the
didn't
initial
see
D
him.
guy.
I literally was
I
like
didn't
looking
see him.
for him because I'm like, dude, if
I
I'm
need a
gonna wear
wellness
cosplay,
check.
yeah, no, I want a wellness check. I love that guy.
I was like, I see him every year. He's with his little car. He's playing Initial D on full blast.
Yeah. And he does. He got so many pictures of us. I sat with him at the bar. I think what was it, Sunday morning last year.
Yeah.
Dude is so nice. I think he bought us a drink because we were engaged there or something. Like somebody paid for our drinks there, so that was cool.
That's
Yeah.
cute.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't get to buy Tavo a drink.
Oh no.
Damn it! I was gonna
I mean,
buy
he did
Tavo
leave with
and I drinks.
he did get a lot of soju out of that.
That's true. Because he helped us with our panel, and then he watched our table for a little bit. So I was just gonna buy him a drink on the first night when we were down at
Yeah.
the bar, just the two of us. And like I ordered for him, and I had my card on and everything. And this motherfucker like, hey, there's a squirrel over there to me. And I turned around and he slipped his card to the bartender.
Nice.
And then I was like, okay, I'll get the next round. And then there was never a next round.
Yeah. One thing I do
I
wish
didn't get to try the Mau Mau drink. I didn't get to try the apothecary.
we didn't get to
drink.
try that one
I'm
either.
sad about
We
that.
tried the shot. I really liked the Diva Bomb a lot. Like a
Diva
lot,
Bomb
a
was
lot.
Fantastic. Oh, I tried to bring. I went downstairs between Dream Blunt and Mishi's panel to get a drink, but they tried to get I got the Chidori shot, which was pretty good, and then I wanted a Shirley Temple, and they ran out of grenadine, and he was
Oh,
like,
no.
I can put the Chidori shot in Sprite, and you can have a Chidori Temple. And I was like, okay.
That sounds
It turned
delicious.
this like
That
weird
sounds
powdery
amazing.
blue, like the top of it got all powdery. It was really weird looking, and then I tested it, and it was really good. And then I was like, okay, I just gotta walk with confidence up the stairs. And
Yeah.
then they stopped me once I got up the elevator, so I had to turn around, chug it, leave it downstairs, and
Damn.
come back. So I was fucked up for
Dude.
Mishi's panel.
We I know for blunt rotation we were pretty fucked. I was pretty fucked for blunt
was so
rotation.
fun.
And half of
I
Mishi's
was-
panel. I sobered up mid Mishi's panel.
Blunt rotation, y'all could tell I was just having the time of my
You
fucking
did.
life.
You were, and I love that for you.
Nobody knew the Yamada intro off the top of their head. I'm honestly disappointed in absolutely everybody.
Exactly. Thank you, Mishi. You get it. Drawman
Oh,
cosplayers.
exactly. Especially at the after hours ones.
Oh yeah, no.
Get a
After
little
hours,
tipsy before you show up.
some mild buzz is nice.
Me and Void were talking to a group at the blunt rotation panel, and we were like, "So, like, are you guys just here for the vibe?
Yeah.
Like, do you partake?" And they all looked at each other and looked back at us, and one of the guy goes, "Oh, we pre-gamed this event."
That was amazing.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I had no time for panels aside from meals. I thank you for coming, Lemons. I really thank you for coming. And Lemons actually did the fighting game stuff, like tournaments. For those of you who don't know, you tried to get drunk for your panel, you didn't drink enough. But yeah, no, the cosplay groups there are messy, and we had that warning before we even started going in cosplay. Yeah, they're messy. I love them, but they're messy. There was a lot of new fighting games this year at the tournament parts. Which was cool. They expanded their like offerings. So I remember back in the day, I do miss like the arcade cabinets and like I remember playing the taiko drum and like what was it when we all went together first? 2018? Something like that with the taiko drum, and like it was the first con where we were celebrating my 21st. Yeah, it was 2018. 80 plus per fights. Oh my god. That's insane. Is there any other Instagram comments you wanna bring up that you found?
I mean, just a lot of people touching on the security, but actually there's quite a few people like saying that they felt that the artist alley was packed way too tight, Otaku Closet was packed way too tight, and they just think like the con has outgrown the venue, which I think we touched upon already. So
Yeah.
I don't know, like I wonder when they're gonna decide to kind of go towards the like.
They said in the closing ceremony that there was going to be some changes made in 2027.
Oh.
So I think next year we could probably expect the VAs to be moved up to the third floor and
Yeah.
the Otaku Closet to get shifted. But I think the con after that is when we might actually start seeing some new stuff.
Because I honestly think that, like, having everything, like, being able to have a bigger artist alley, being able to have, like, a bigger exhibitor hall, and then especially being able to have, like, the Sabo Slam stuff all in one place.
That would be good.
It's going to make everything so much easier for attendees. The people that run Sabo Slam, like the guests themselves, like just everybody in general. Like I feel like it's going to be a lot easier to handle. The only issue is of course it's probably going to cost a lot more.
Yeah, and that
To have
ticket
that.
prices will rise and people will not love that.
Yeah.
Because, like, I think the problem is the con is too big for the Sheraton, but it's too small for the convention center. And that's
Well, I
kind
wonder
of the
how,
weird
because
spot.
isn't Game On in the Phoenix Convention Center?
Yeah, it moved from the Card Stadium to
I
the
wonder what
convention
their
center.
attendance is, because if their attendance is the same,
If they could upgrade to the setup that Game On had, that would be sick. 40,000 in 2025? What the hell?
My only
oh, that's
worry,
Games Expo. That's not
everybody-
Game
Oh.
On.
Oh, that's good. So, you only
My only worry when it comes to everybody using the Phoenix Convention Center is that if certain venues will start to like attempt to, how would you put it,
charge more?
non-compete.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, no, that...
That's my only worry. I know it's probably not gonna happen, but at the same time, because you know Phoenix Comic Con,
Yeah.
Phoenix Convention Center, I'm
God,
sure they
don't
want the
remind
money.
me. Yeah, they do.
But I mean, like you're gonna have Game On, and then like if Sabo moves, you know, then you have Sabo, and then you
Yeah.
have, you know, the standard Phoenix Fan Fusion. All three of them go to that one convention, but then that means all of them will have the same, you know, no food policy,
Yeah.
no drink policy, etc., etc.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
I miss the Sheridan too.
I would miss it too. That's the thing. I love the Sheraton as a
It'd be
location.
So great if
I
there
re-
was like, if the Renaissance and the Sheraton could just be right next to each other.
Yes. Or...
Yeah.
You know what I would miss? If
What?
Sabo could go back to its old location.
Oh
I
my
remember the
god,
old
yes. That would be so close for us.
God.
We
I've
could...
never been to Sabo when it was before the Sheraton.
Yeah, Slam
It
looked
used to
really
be-
cramped. Slam looked really cramped. I got jumping jacks to do.
Yeah, no, the original
back in
location
2014.
was right by
Yeah.
the Cardinal Stadium. So of course you have Westgate around that area. So literally, like, you have fucking multiple bars, like you have multiple restaurants in walking distance, like just a shit ton of stuff to do. And I think that's what
Yeah.
makes it so fun, is that there's literally like everything around there, so it's really accessible just to like go walk and get like food, drinks.
Yeah.
You could go to like a bunch of like places just to like
It's
have
like-
fun.
That is another thing I want to address was the food situation there, because, like,
That sucked.
it's getting better, but oh my god, it's still so bad, dude. It's still so bad.
Like the fact that like we had a hard time kind of getting breakfast stuff. But
Yeah.
the fact that like every place except for fucking Bosa, and Bosa it wasn't like a walk, but it was hot outside.
as
Like the
fuck.
fact that it was like hot, and then we got sweaty, and then of course people were in we weren't even wearing cosplays, but people were in cosplays. I couldn't imagine how they were. But just to get like something that is reasonably priced instead of paying like $14 fucking for a breakfast sandwich.
Yeah, no.
That was
It was
crazy.
so pricey.
Yeah, like, I mean, I know they can't really help it, but I hope that there's like cheaper food options or something.
Oh, homie, you
That's
should have
when,
taken
like,
a lunch.
if they moved it back to that convention center, I think it would be really lit. Or not convention, but at least to that hotel. But I remember way back when, if my, you know, info is still right from what I heard, is that they had like a lot of like, the hotel had beef with them because people kept like kind of not trashing the place, but like, you know, breaking shit or like causing security issues.
Yeah.
And so the hotel kicked them out.
I don't...
And that's why they don't go back there.
I don't think that
But-
hotel understands nerd convention, because, like, I feel like that is a reasonable, like, obviously people should not break shit, but also, like, you have a lot of just unsupervised...
I think
like-
that place would be lit as fuck to go to, though.
Oh, it
Because
would.
now you have, like, way back when, half the shit there wasn't even developed.
Yeah, it
But
wasn't.
now, you know, if they go back there, people could go to, like, the the Hot Wheels park. once it opens.
Yes.
They can go do, like, the mini golf and cosplay. The theater's right there. There's, like, a gajillion little restaurants. And then the clubs are there, too.
Where was Yogi's
Uh,
around there? That would have been cheaper than what we got. Hold on, where was Yogi's, dude?
I don't even know where the Yogis is at.
Yeah.
I miss half the restaurants in downtown, man. It made it such a struggle.
Yeah,
now
no,
to
there's no
find
more
food there.
Hooters. The sushi place is still there, but the problem is during con, right by the Ren.
That place is
Oh,
busy as shit.
that's why we didn't. We went to the Renaissance twice. Once to drop off Void, and once to just check the venue for Stars Holds, and they were not there. And just say hi to Lemons.
They just had a kid.
I saw so
Yeah, they
I
had a
was-
kid.
So I like we went over there to buy stuff from them, and I felt like I was tripping because I was like, I swear I saw on their social medias that they had like at Saboten on their thing.
Yeah,
And I think they were planning on going, but they had a kid, and I'm like, oh fuck.
they did. They
had
did.
A
It's
whole ass
just
baby.
the timing of it, because like we were at booths a lot of the day. Well, not a lot of the day, but like we were at booths a good portion, and then also like when we wanted to go to the Renaissance, the carts were not open, but when they were open, like it just for what we had obligations for going to and from the Renaissance in the amount of time that would have taken, it just was not in the cards, which really sucks. But we really should have done Yogi's. That's good to know for next year, because like honest to God, Yogi's would have been far cheaper than the pizza place. Sunday we wisened up though and ordered Domino's.
Yeah, that was fun. That was really worth
Yeah.
it too.
It was. That was such a good time. You lived at the Renaissance.
Void and I, what nights did we do that? I think it was probably two. I don't remember which ones, but two of the nights that we were there, it was definitely Sunday night, and it was probably Friday night and Sunday night. We got back to our hotel room, and we were so done, but so hungry because they give us dinner, but they give us dinner at like 7, and then we're out until like 2. And 2 of the 4 nights we were there, Void and I split an order of carne asada fries on DoorDash because we were so hungry.
That's so valid. Yeah, like cheaper food options would be nice. Because we got food once at the hotel. It was $14 for avocado toast, which like, haha, avocado toast millennial expensive. But genuinely, that was on the cheaper end of things for breakfast. That and like the breakfast burrito.
Honestly, next year I might just like meal prep a little bit, like some.
Oh,
that's
stuff,
smart.
You know?
Yeah, because like, listen, real talk. There's a microwave on the 4th floor that barely anyone uses.
Yeah, there was.
Oh yeah, I remember that microwave.
One of our friends was talking about how they literally get like a crock pot and just plug that shit in.
And just pour a bunch of soup. And just have like a soup bar in their room at any given point.
And then
I say that's so smart. I have a kettle like that.
I think I mentioned to potentially like an air fryer, which would be honestly super
It would be
smart.
so good. Pizza rolls. 4th floor share to microwave? Really? Shit, I never saw anyone there.
No, the last day.
The last
when
day we saw people like
there was people making pizza. What is it? Hot Pockets.
Yeah.
like
I have yet to go to the 4th floor and use the mysterious microwave that I've heard about every year.
it's just sitting there in like there's like a chill area. It's like a secondary lobby. There's no bar or anything, but it's there. They got tables, they got chairs.
I think there's a pool there, or at least I saw
There is.
somebody
We went
last time.
swimming Thursday night. It was a lot of fun. That was my first time like swimming in public in over a year, and that was very nice.
Hell yeah.
Shit, I would also maybe recommend a mini freezer or something, because like the fridges are good.
It's heavy.
Yeah, yeah. Staying up there, so I could just grab brekkie for the crew next time. That's not a bad idea. Work on my panel slideshows 'cause not many people go up there. Yeah, no, nobody goes there. It is actually a really good place to like quiet down, except for the fabled 9 p.m. to 8 a.m. party that went on.
Yeah. Well, okay.
on,
So if you're just in the
Sunday
lobby
night.
area that's right outside where the pool and the elevators are, there's nothing over there.
Yeah,
that's
nothing
really
is
quiet.
there.
You have to walk down the hallway a little bit to get to where they were, and you
Yeah.
could still use that first part of the 4th floor. if
Oh,
you
absolutely.
want. But yeah, if you go over there, then you're just asking for trouble if you're trying to find a quiet space.
Yeah. Made fursuit and yeah, no, it was yeah, we were looking at that too, honestly, but we both realized we both hate being hot. Getting a fursuit is just not in the cards for either of us.
I'm like I would die personally if I had one. I was like, oh, you know, like I always wanted one, and I realized with our fucking cosplay fiascos this year, I'm like, I would literally wear it for an hour and I'd be like, I need to take this shit off.
Yeah.
I'm not strong enough.
Oh, one last thing, because I think we're going to start wrapping up soon. We did meet some of the other guests there, the other VTuber guests that weren't really associated with us in the Creators Corner. We got the opportunity to meet Koki. She was very nice and very cool, and
She's super sweet. She's so
she's
cute.
absolutely sweet. She was so nice, and I very much appreciate her. She said some very nice things. She was cool. The other 3 a.m. representatives too, the Corpo VTuber people, were also really nice. I loved them.
Mm-hmm.
I got a picture of the Snorlax one, actually, from our table. Well, not our table, but I was covering Sarah's table, and I'm like, you know what, screw it. I'm going to start taking pictures of cosplays.
My friend back in Oregon, whenever we go to cons together, he wears a giant inflatable Garfield suit.
Oh my
That's
God.
amazing.
And the next con we all go to together, because we haven't been to one in a while, me and them and 2 of our other people we go with are going to dress up as the Bodygarfs, which is just going to be like bodyguard suits with little Garfield ears.
That is
and
so
earpieces.
cute.
Because anytime he does the Garfield suit, we can't do anything else except make sure he doesn't run into people and help
Yeah.
people take pictures, because you get mobbed. You get absolutely mobbed. And like he does it on like this third day, whenever, like second or third day, whenever I've already seen everything. So
Yeah.
I'm always the person that sticks with him because I don't want to do anything else. But yeah, Bodygarf is a future cosplay plan.
Yeah. Is there anything else any of you wanted to cover?
Come see me at Game On Expo.
Yes, go see Zelen at Game On Expo. Please do. Follow Zelen
Yes.
on Insta and Blue Sky.
Come up to Flagstaff and go to KikoriCon.
Yes.
It's like a big anime sleepover in a really cozy hotel. And there's a gas station right next to it with like
Cheap food.
pretty affordable food. And it'll be super cozy and fun. And yeah.
Ooh.
Boyd will probably be tabling there, and if they are, I'll definitely be there with them.
All right. We'll be there.
Yeah, we're hoping to. Cubs is hoping to guest at KikoriCon or for this upcoming year, so
Yeah.
that would
Oh,
be
yeah.
sick.
Kikori, Konnichiwa,
Hopefully.
maybe Game On, if we can squeeze it. I don't think we're big enough to get into Fan Fusion, but fuck it, I'll shoot my shot. I'll just see whatever happens.
Exactly. As
But
the goat said. whatever
but-
happens, happens.
if you guys can, if they give feedback and they ask for guests, please ask us to be there, and I will be there. Because like
Yes.
if they ask me, I will go. I will set time aside and do it, because like I want to bring VTubing culture to all these cons, because all of our communities, all of that stuff, it was so cool just meeting you all and like doing this shit for fun. So like, honest to God, like, make the voices known. just do what we're gonna do what we can on our end, but it really is up to people to request that. Do it, Lemons, do it. I believe in you.
I believe in
I
you.
believe in you. But yeah, I think we're gonna wrap up. Let me shout out my lovely co-host as always.
Yay!
If I can
Hurrah.
type,
Guys, I'm gonna stream this weekend. Sometime
I'm
this
gonna
week
shout
for the
out
first
our
time in a
fellow
good month.
guests.
Fuck yeah.
Because I got the plague last week and I couldn't.
I want to stream again soon.
It'll
I got so
happen.
wrapped up
Artist
with
remote.
Sabo.
It will happen.
Lemons, I can find you one. Go buy stuff. Oh wait, Zelen, when are you opening
Yes.
your shop?
Oh, good question.
When
I
are
gotta
you
make
opening your?
I gotta take photos of merchandise and then make listings, and then I'll open it.
All right, let me shout out
Oh my
all of
God.
our lovely coal guests and coal
Lanky said
people.
you are like Papa.
You really Papa.
No, okay, because, like, I really want... I'm gonna commission this, and if I ever go to a con where people want to buy my stuff, because my VTuber is based off of, like, shoujo romance girls, I want a print of her like running out the door with a piece of toast in her mouth because I think that
Do
would be
it.
so cute.
That'd be very cute.
I need it. I need it.
All right, y'all.
I want to be.
Oh, I need to shout out Willie too. And she guessed it with us. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. All right. Is it Lily Morgan or Lily Morgan VT?
Hold on. Oh my god.
Also, if anybody ever goes to a convention where I'm at, please say hi to me. I'm usually
Yes.
stuck at my table for 8 hours a day.
Yes,
And-
please say hi. Give Zelen gifts and
Sandwiches.
yeah, sandwiches. Fucking Jersey Mike.
Sandwiches.
We did bring Jersey Mikes a few times.
Yeah.
And thank God.
And bathroom breaks.
I owe you
Yeah.
my life.
Yes. All right, we're gonna raid another person who was there. If you can give her a lot of love, we're gonna raid Koki. Because she's live, and this is the first time we've been able to catch her live, so it's kind of cool.
Yes.
But yeah, I really want you all to like, please, please, please take care and continue supporting each other.
Oh
Like,
wait, I think
she's doing her con haul right now.
Oh,
That's
shit.
perfect
Fuck
timing.
yeah.
She's perfect timing. Okay, but seriously, please continue supporting each other and just like the community here was so good, and I really hope to see you all again. I love your hi, Dead Bunny. Hello, hello. All right, I love your faces. We're gonna be good eggs. Take care. Stay safe. Bye.
Bye. Thank you guys for participating.
Player, thank
Oh
you.
my gosh, that was a pretty good conversation. I feel like there was like fucking 18 people.
Hello, welcome.
We had a good.
I know.